clear now? Can you see that? Yeah, okay. So guys, once again, my name is Arjun, like the people who are online, um, like I'm into data science from past 12 years. So let's start the session today, getting introduced to the data science. Okay. So yeah, it is very clearly intimated that data science is a futuristic technology. Okay. So why it is called as a futuristic technology? Okay. And what is the things what is required for the data science and what we are going to learn as a part of this course. Okay. So, and if you have any doubt, please don't hesitate to stop me and you can just let me know that if you have any queries or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Now, one second. I think that the screen is visible. One second. Guys, what about the other people? Can you see my screen? Same problem. Volume is too low. So what about the rest of all? Can you see my screen? Hello? Can you hear me? Okay, that's fine. Can you hear the screen, like voice also, right? Yes, great. So let's see this, guys, what is the data science and why we have to learn this data science. So again, like there's the PPTs are there. Now let's see this one. What is this data science and why we have to learn this data science? Data science is a study. It involves developing methods of recording, storing, analyzing the data, effectively extracting the useful information. Yeah, this is a good way of training, right? Reading the things, right? No. See, guys, this is a normal what is there in the internet. Okay, this is everything can go and learn it. Okay, I don't prefer to go in this way. Let's talk it in a different way. Let's make the things very simple over here. Okay. Now, what is data science means? If you want me to explain it, see, when you look at this data science, it is a combination of two words. What are those? Data and science. If I take it, I will take it as data over here plus science, right? Now, if you check it out, this definition, it looks so complicated, right? It is the data science is a study of data. It involves in developing methods of recording, storing, and analyzing the data and blah, 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 blah. You know, we are not here to know this. We are not here to mug up these definitions. We are here to know it, what it exactly it is. So let's talk about over here, what is science first? So science is a very common word which is used everywhere. It is applicable for the each and every field or sector, what you call it as, right? What is science? Anyone? What is science? Yes. Sorry? Something? That's what I said it, I think. So it is applicable for all the sectors. But what is exactly science? Anyone? See, guys, whenever you are doing a detailed study, okay, taking a particular sector, any sector you take it, when you're doing a detailed study on that, that is called as science. So I can write it as a detailed study in any particular, in any particular one sector. Sector means industry. It can be any industry is called as science. Okay, now where we are doing this study now? On data. That is what is data science. So when you are doing a detailed study on the data, that is called as data science, guys. Now this, okay, so I wrote it wrongly over here. Okay, a detailed study in any particular sector is called. Now which sector we are using over here? We are using a sector called as, you know, data over here. Now if you take it, guys, if you take it, if you're doing a detailed study on the chemicals, it is called as chemistry. That is a science. Okay, now if you do it any sector you take it, that is called as science. Now science is a very much general word. Now we are doing a detailed study on data, that is called as data science. That is what it is saying it. Thus the data science is a study of data which involves in the methods of recording, storing the things. Now what is the, now the next question comes is, what is data? What is data, guys? Anyone? Anyone? Any information is called as data. Okay, only information. What is information then? That is science. What is information? Yes, guys, anyone? Useful information. Again, you are using the same term called as information, Srinath. I'm asking, what is information? Right. But you use the word information. Now again, you are saying data. So let's talk about this one. So now data can be in a general terminology, very much general terminology. Data can be a collection of what? It can be a collection of characters. Okay. It can be a collection of symbols. Okay. It can be a collection of numbers, guys. This is what is called as data. Data is nothing but it is a collection of characters, collection of numbers, or a collection of symbols. Now let me tell you a smallly over here. If you take it collection of characters. Now let's take it a small example. Is India, is it data? Yes. Yes, it is collection of characters. It is data. Now, if you take it like, what is now again orange? What is this? It's a fruit which we eat. Now let's see this. What is this? Is this the data? Yes, it is. It is data. Okay. Now data is simple terminology, guys. Collection of characters, collection of symbols, and collection of numbers. Now here, India is data. What is that India? It is a country, our country, right? It is an, you know, beautiful country with a multiple religions and multiple languages. What is orange? Orange is a fruit which we eat it, which is in orange in color. What is this? It doesn't make any sense. Right? But this is data as per the definition, collection of characters. Yes, this is the collection of characters. Okay. Now, by this, you can broadly classify the data into two types. One, the one which is having some meaning, the one which is not having meaning. So one is meaningful, other one is meaningless, right? Clear? Is it okay? Okay, great. So now the data can be broadly classified. Now you take the symbols, guys, the same thing will happen. If you see these symbols, I'm doing it with the symbols also. Now you see this, what is this? Dollar is a symbol. Yes, it is. It makes sense. And if there is an and is there, will that make sense? Of course it makes sense. Now, if I'm giving it like this, will it make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. So is this the data? Yes, all of them are data again. In the numbers also the same thing. We can have the combination of all above. What is a combination of all above? Like if you above, now let's take it a group of characters. I'm writing the group of characters, group of numbers, okay, group of symbols. Is this data? Yes, it is data. Now let's write it in the other way, this one, okay, or let's make it, okay. Now numbers, symbol, is that data? Yes, it is data. What is this? What is this? It's an email ID, right? What is this? It doesn't make any sense. So here also you can see two types of data, meaningful data and meaningless data, guys. Now let's classify this data broadly into two types. So data can be types of data. I will put it on types of data. What are those data? One is meaningful. Second one is meaningless. Okay, meaningless. Now this meaningful data is called as structured data. Structured data, or it is also called as organized data. It can also be called as organized data, guys. It can be a structured data and it can also be called as organized data. Now meaningless data, unstructured data and unorganized data, or unorganized data. Remember this, guys. Okay. Now, sorry, I wrote it meaningless. Chalo. Okay. Now let's see this, the examples of meaningful data. That is the structured data. We took it as an apple, orange, okay, and an email ID, like I took it as an Arjun, something like that, and I took it as gmail.com. This is an organized data. Now unorganized data, guys, this is called as unorganized data, right? Now this is okay for you people to make you understand, what is organized data, unorganized data, what is a data and what is science. Okay, now let's combine this, why we need the data science. What is the data science will do over here? Now before going into this, now the place where we store the data is called as database. Have you heard it? Database. Okay, now see this, guys, you will be connected with all the terminologies, the big terminologies, with a simple meaning. Okay, see, we started with data science, we have seen science, we have seen data, now we are seeing that database. Okay, place where we store the data is called as which data? Any data. It can be organized data, it can be an unorganized data, is called as database. But place where we store organized data or structured data is called as RDBMS. Have you heard about this? RDBMS? Yeah, that is also called as SQL database. So there is something called as RDBMS or it is also called as SQL database. Okay. Now, the place where with this unstructured data is stored is called as NoSQL database, which is a very, very powerful database existing today, which is called as NoSQL database. And examples of the SQL database are, okay, Oracle, one of the most powerful one. SQL Server, okay, MySQL, and many more are there. Like there are thousands and thousands are there of this. Now, under the category of NoSQL, there are something called as MongoDB, which is very, very powerful, guys. Okay. Next one is called as Cassandra, and there is called as Redis, and there is something called as a DynamoDB. This is a one which is used by the Apache people. I mean, says Amazon people. Sorry, Amazon people. Now these are some of the very popular one, and this is really very, very popular, guys. And here, of course, the Oracle is a very one. Now, as a part of this course, you will be learning like any of this. I will show you both of them. Okay, it's very easy. Like it is very easy. Now the next one is like in this we are going to learn MongoDB. Okay, MongoDB in this as a part of this course. Now we have seen like what is the data, what is science separately, what is science, what is data, we have seen it, and we have seen the meaning of the data, and we have now what is that data science will do. We are doing a detailed study about the data, right? Data, you know what is data, clearly you know it. Now what is that data science will do is nothing but if you take it and a simple example. Yeah, you must have appeared the exams, right? Definitely you must have appeared, so definitely you must have studied, right? When? Whole year? No. When? Only before exams, not before that, like 1-2 months before. Now just imagine your exams are in the month of April, guys. Okay, and or let's take it as March. We'll take it as March. Usually the March will be the March. Now before March, okay, and now before March you started, usually you will start from the Jan, right? So when I came to you in the month of January and I asked, now you didn't start study, you are about to start the exams. Now I will ask you a question. Now what is your status? You will say that I don't know anything, right? Very openly you will say what you will be getting, what is your percentage you are expecting. You will say that I don't know because I didn't started my studies, right? So after this I will leave you for maybe 2 months or so. Then I will come to you like last week of February. Last week I will come down. Next week you are having exams. Now when I ask you what is that, then you are very confidently say that okay, I will pass or I will fail, or if I pass, what is my percentage will be. Now how is that happening? There's a change in you? No, you are the same person. You grown taller, you grown fatter, nothing is there. But how you are able to do it? Because of the knowledge. What you have done, you read some books. From that books you acquire the knowledge, right? You got it, and because of that knowledge, okay, now because of that knowledge you will be able to understand that what is the situation will be going on over there, right? That is what is happens. The same thing happens over here, guys. When you are going to do a detailed study about the any particular sector, you will acquire the knowledge about that. Now think that you don't know anything about rocket science. Now today you started, after 1 year then you will know something or the other about the rocket science. Definitely. Why? Means you will acquire the knowledge. The same thing happens with the data science. When we are doing with the data science, so it is a process of, I will write it as data science, it is a process of extracting knowledge from the data, guys. How you will be extracting the knowledge? By using a scientific methods. That is called as, the process of data science. It is a process of extracting the knowledge from the data. Now, extracting the knowledge is called as science, and data is the one you know it now. This is the one which is used to extract the knowledge from the data. Data science is a process of extracting the knowledge from the data. Now that is what it is saying now. Here you can see this. Okay, guys, data science is a study of, now you see this completely, extracting useful information. The goal, not to worry about, I will tell you what is information. Okay, the goal of the data science is to gain the insight and the knowledge from any type of data. What is the types of data? Structured and unstructured. Both the cases you will be extracting the knowledge. Now you may get a question that, okay, this we are doing it in a normal data is there, we can extract the knowledge from the data. Now what is this, how you will extract the data from this? This is the example of this one, right? Data, you know, you can extract the knowledge from this, no problem about that. That is a structured data, you can extract it. But when it comes to, yeah, come see. When it comes to an unstructured data, how you are going to extract it? See guys, when I am talking about unstructured data, it will not be like this. The example of unstructured data are images, videos, audio files, signal files. These comes under the category of unstructured data. Now you may say that everyone will be getting a doubt that how an image can be an unstructured. I can see the image. By looking at this image, I will recognize a person. No. Actually, the images are stored in a pixel by pixel. Okay, in the pixels it will be stored. So when you are opening an image, you need to have a particular software, guys. To open an image, you need to have a particular software. If you don't have that software, you will not be opening it. That is the work of the software, which is accumulating all the pixels, and it will display you the normal way of displaying the data. So now I will show you a simple example over here. Like now I will just open, let me open this one. I will show you how an image can be called as an unorganized one. Now I will take it as India flag. Okay, let me search for this. Did I get it? Yeah, I got a flag over here. Now this flag, I'm going to just, this is a flag, I got it. Let me download this one. Save the picture. Perfect, JPEG. Now here I will use it the desktop, and here I will use the flag. Okay, now I will keep it over here. Now let's see this one, guys. We got the flag. Now if I want to open the flag, just I will say that open. Now you see this, where it is opening. It is opening in a particular software over here called as Photos. This is the work of the Photos. It is accumulating all the pixels and it is showing it. So in the same way, sometimes if you open up the videos, sometimes you will get the message that it is not compatible. What do you mean by that? It was not it is not able to extract the things from that. Now let me show you this actually how an image look like when I open in a non-compatible one. Like, let me choose the application and more apps. Okay, let me open up in the notepad, guys. Let me see this. What is this? This is the reason why I was calling that the image is an unorganized. Can someone read this? This is the reason why I was calling this as an unorganized data. Now, this one is not possible to store it in the your normal SQL database, guys. You can't store it in the SQL database. For that, what we need we need a NoSQL. Okay, NoSQL. Now, just imagine, just look at, you will be having a lot of images in your, right? Can you please now think that you remember one occasion where you went and took a photo in some function or something like that? Can you search for that? Not with the name, with the color, with the location. Can you do that? No, you can't do it. because usually the search can be performed on organized data. Unorganized, we can't do it. So that is really very difficult. That can be implemented by using the data science, using the deep learning. Okay, that we are going to see it in the future. Now, this is what is all about the types of data and data science, guys. Data science is nothing but it is a process of extracting the knowledge. Now, you may ask me a question. Okay, we got the knowledge. We have done the data science. We have gone through the data. We got the knowledge. What is the use of that? See, guys, see, this knowledge can be used to an extreme level in such a way that we can manipulate a person. That means to say that I can easily make a person to do what I want to do. Will it be possible? Yes, it is possible. That now, if you take a small example, recently, like, India banned all the Chinese applications. Why? It's saying that it is grabbing all our data, right? It is what saying that the Chinese application is taking our data and storing in their servers. So what will happen? Did you stop buying the Chinese application phones? No. You may be in a thinking that how that will be affect me. I'm not a millionaire. I'm not having crores of rupees. How that will affect? I will give you a small example, guys. It will affect each and every person, and you people will be affected with this. Okay. So let's sorry for this. Sairam, what do you want me to say online? Please, sir, please tell me one more time. What is this? What do you want me to say, Sairam? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. What I was saying, organized, unorganized is, sorry for that. So, when I'm talking about unorganized data, means the data which is like, images, videos. Now, when you check it out, an images are usually stored in pixel by pixel format. Okay, that you will be seeing in the future. When we go into the deep learning, you will be seeing it very detailedly how the images are stored pixel by pixel. Now, here you see this when I open this image. Normally this is opened in a specialized software which accumulates all the pixels, but this can be also opened in, okay, let me do it with the notepad, and now you see this is an unorganized data. Okay, that is the reason why it is called as, images are called as unorganized data. Okay. Now let me go back. Now I was saying that the data will be definitely affecting, guys. I will give you a small example over here. Now just imagine this. You are having a friend of yours. Now he is your friend or something like that. Here is your friend. Now you are like, this friend A from your childhood. You know this guy from the childhood. Now this is you. This is you. Sorry. Okay, this is you guys. You, and this is your friend. Okay, now you both are schoolmates, and this guy got a job. This guy got a job. Okay, and he go to an organization like ABC organization. He went and he's doing. Now this guy is facing a problem with a guy called as C. Now you both are childhood friends. You are meeting daily at around 7 o'clock, daily 7 o'clock. Now definitely when you are discussing, this A will say to you about this C. Yes or no? Definitely will say. Now when he is saying about C, because he is having a problem. What is a problem? Because your friend A, promotion is taken by this guy. Your friend A, project is being taken by this guy, and the salary hike is also being given to this guy. Okay, now definitely your friend is very much, pissed off, and he come and he will complain about it. Now this is going on from past 6 months. Okay, first you may not have any feeling, but after 6 months, definitely you will have some negative feeling about this guy. Now, if you meet this person anytime in any of the meeting, definitely you will show your, this is C, you will definitely show your anger on him. Without your knowledge, that will come out. Okay, why it is happening? You met him C before? No. Did you talk to him? No. But how this happened? Because he was constantly saying to you, your A was constantly saying to you, and you got manipulated in such a way that you are hating this C. Okay, now some people may say that no, that will not happen, that is a human tendency. They will say that, no, I will not do that like that. Okay, let me do it one more simple example, guys. Do you know Narendra Modi? Yeah, this is Narendra Modi is our PM, right? Okay, we elected him, we liked him, the way he's doing is good, right? That's what the everyone is having, right? It's good. Now the simple question I will ask, do you know him? Yes or no? No, not personally. Good. Did you ever met him, had a cup of coffee? How you say that he is good? How you say that he is good? Huh? You went beside him, you were standing over there when the activities were going on. Media is what? Data. Got it? Through the media only you know that about Narendra Modi, right? Through the media only you know his good activities. I'm not saying that he's not doing it, he's doing it. But how you know it? We didn't see him, we didn't went beside him, we didn't had a coffee with him. But how you know that? Through the data, guys. See, this data is so powerful that it will manipulate your mind. Now think that the same thing, when a media can make you a positive towards your Narendra Modi, the same media, when the Chinese is trying to influence you, why can't you become a negative? Definitely you will become negative, because it's showing that you already become positive towards it. That is under the influence of the data. Now the same data can be used against the particular activity. Now that is what exactly happened when the US elections was going on. How it will be happening is, your data is taken from your mobile. Definitely your data is grabbed up, guys. If you know, if you don't know, if you accept, if you don't accept, that is there with the Chinese people. If you are using a China phone or Chinese app, it will be grab up the data, and it will grab the data and it will keep the data in the Chinese servers. Now what will happen is, they don't want your bank details, they don't want your credit card details, because they are too rich. They don't want this small amount. What they want is, they want your email ID, they want your Facebook account, they want your like WhatsApp number, they want your Twitter account, Instagram account. What is that they will do? They will send negative messages about a particular. Now Narendra Modi is there, they will start sending. You may say that I will not accept now. Okay, that's fine. Not today, not tomorrow, not after 1 month, no after 6 months. Definitely you will have a small negative feeling. If because of this negative feeling, if they are able to manipulate you, then at least 10% people, they are successful. And 10% means 10 crore people in India. This is 13 crore people in India. That's a very huge. Some other countries, it is a full population of that country. That is what they can do it. That is the reason why we are stopping, or that is the reason why we are not allowing. Now you must have gone to the malls, right? You must have gone to there will be some beautiful girls standing and asking you to give your number. We will have a lucky draw, something like that, putting an orange dress or blue dress or something. What they will do, they will give you the prize, they will taking your data, and that data they will sell it to the some big organizations like Jio, Airtel, where they will do a analyzing of the data. And because of this data, they can manipulate you. Okay, now there is a study says that Amazon, you know it, right? You must have bought those. Amazon is generating 35% of its revenue, 35% of its revenue from the just recommendations. Recommendation is, now you go and buy a laptop, immediately they will recommend you buy the bag, okay, buy the mouse, or buy something antivirus. They will recommend you. By that recommendation system, they are generating 35% of their revenue. And this recommendation system will be so intelligent that now if you go and buy the laptop, they will recommend the bag, mouse, okay, bag, mouse, and like, you know, all these things they will be recommending you, right? But when it comes, if you go and buy a mouse, guys, they will recommend the laptop. Why? Because you already have the laptop, then only you will buy the mouse. Otherwise, you will not buy the mouse, right? The same, this recommendation system, based on this recommendation system, there are some companies which are making billions and billions of rupees. A simple example is Amazon is a one example, as I told you. Okay. Next one is, you know, Uber. Uber is specially based on your recommendation system. Then next one, Netflix. Now, can you say what is Netflix? It is just an website, simple website, and it is dominating the world now because they make you feel special. They will get your information so much that they will recommend all the whatever you are liking. They want to show you only that. They don't show you which you don't like. When the people who are talking what you like, then you automatically attracted towards them. Okay. So this is what is all about the data science, what the data science will be doing, guys. Okay, you will extract the knowledge from the data and you will be doing the things. Okay, now what is the life cycle of data science? I will tell you a simple life cycle of the data science in a very, very simple way, and you will automatically understand what is going on over there. You will be having an application, right? Now you went to a bank. Just imagine that you went to a bank and you open up an account. You open the account in the bank. You are having a bank, you know the bank in front of your house, you have the internet, but still they will ask you to download the application, mobile application, right? Why they will ask you to do it? If you download this mobile application, automatically it will ask you the permissions to read your SMS and phone calls. If it is asking more than that, that is something wrong. So these are the ones it will ask. Forget about the phone calls. What about this SMS? What this will do it is, this application automatically you will give the permission, means it will take all your data and dump it in the bank server. This is happens, guys. Now if there are like around 1,000 SMSs are there in your mobile phone, the 1,000 will be taken up into this. Now what is this? They are collecting the data, right? Collection of data over here. Okay? Collection of the data. Now what they will do, this 1,000, just say that you are having around 350, you are very much personal SMS, very, very personal. That is very important for you. Okay, these are personal. Second one is around 150, there are junk. Junk means the recommendation. They will say that, you know, buy the plot, buy the insurance, and all the junk it is. Okay, there may be, now you are working in a company, just imagine like 250 of the SMSs is all about your bank, the bank details you are having. Okay, now 250 of them are your transactions. Okay, guys, this is all about the transactions. You are doing the online transaction, you are buying it, or you are withdrawing the money. All these things you will be having it. Now, according to the bank, so they categorize your SMS into 4 types. For them, these two are junk. Even though it is a very much personal about yours, no, it is a complete junk. And you know, these things, what they will do it is, they will keep an analyzation system and they will say that, you know, what is your salary? They will get information about your salary. Maybe you are having a 1 lakh, okay, your salary. What is your withdrawal? You are withdrawing around 20,000 every month for your expenses. You are paying the bills, maybe around 20,000, and you are doing an online transaction 20,000. How much amount is left out? 40,000, right? This 40,000, they will get an information. Again, remember this, guys, they installed a simple app and they got the data, they got all the information, and they are talking about your savings now. How they got it? From the data. Now, one on this 40K, just imagine that you are having a 40K. Is saving is there. This 40K saving, what they will do it is 40,000 saving. They will take it 60-40, 60-40 or like 70-30. Let's take it as they will remove 15,000 for like other expenses and remaining is 25K. And they analyze that if you pay this 25,000 for 60 months, how much loan they can offer. And they will immediately, they will give you a pre-approved credit cards or pre-approved loan saying that you are eligible for 10 lakhs. How it is happening? Because of the data. Simple application is able to grab up all your data and then it will analyze the things and it will get to a conclusion that what is your saving and how much you can pay it. Now you may say that, okay, they are offering, I will not take. It's up to you. But being a human, there will be one or other point you will be desperately in need of finance. At that time, what you will do, you will run behind the different friends and all those things. They will not give you. Then you will grab up this one and this will happen, guys. This they will give you within in a single call. When you do a call, they will transfer the money immediately because they know all about you. What is your, nature? You are a heavy drinker, or what is your vegetarian, non-vegetarian? What is your spending? All these things they will know about you from your data, guys. That is. Now here, if you take it up, I explained you the complete process life cycle of data science. Now I will explain you once again. See this. Data science life cycle is first and foremost step. Again, the big terms will be there. It's a scary terms. Data wrangling. What is this data wrangling? What you have done it over here, your application, what it done it over here? First, it collected the data. That is called as data wrangling over here. That is nothing but collection of data is called as data wrangling. Now, if you take the next one, after doing the data wrangling, what it is did it? It separated the data over here, right? Now, this is nothing but the data cleansing, guys. Okay, data cleansing. This is cleaning of the data. Simple terminology, cleaning of the data. Okay, now there is something called as data mining. Mining is understanding the relationship between the data. Okay, now you see this here, you got it, all the bank information. After the bank information, it is grabbed up all this and it is saying that you are having a 40,000 saving, and out of that, what is that? 25K you can pay the EMI. How this is happening? Going deeper and deeper into the data, you will understand this. This process is called as data mining. Okay, that is what is called as data mining. This is called as nothing but understanding the relationship. Okay, relationship within the data. Now, this is the first part, guys. This is the first part. The second part comes is called as model building. Model building. Then model evaluation or evaluate model. This is nothing but training of the model, guys. Training. And then we are going to do the prediction. And then we are going to do the deployment. Now, this is the first part. This is the second part over here. If you check it out, this part is the first part, guys. This is the second part. Now, first part, we have seen it completely with an example. That is, we collected the data with an application. We cleaned the data. We have analyzed the data. We got an understanding over there. Now, next one is, what is model building? What is evaluating of the model? What is the prediction? What is the deployment? See, the model building is, again, the term model is nothing but a program, a simple program. See, usually this is a program. What you write it, usually when we write a program in Java or C++ or Python, whatever it is, what we are going to do it is, we are going to write a program based on the task oriented. Usually we will write the program based on the task. But what we are going to do it over here is, we are going to write the program based on a formula. What formula is this? This is an maths or stats formula. Statistics formula. Okay, statistics formula. This maths or the stats formula is called as algorithm. You will be hearing a word algorithm a lot. That is nothing but a simple terminology. It is a formula. And this formula, this together, writing a program based on the formula is called as a model. Remember this. This is called as a model. So again, this process is very, very simple, guys, because the Python people made it very simple. Very simple they made it. Single line or two lines you have to use it to prepare the model. That's it. It's not so difficult over there. After this, you are going to train the model. What do you mean by training the model? See, you are going to pass the data to the model to learn by itself, to learn it by itself. Now, where you got the data? Data, we got it from this process. We collected the data, we cleaned the data, we mined the data. This outcome is a perfect data that will be passed on to the model. And with this, the model will learn from the data, and we are going to evaluate. Now, you know what is model? Model is nothing but a program. That program, we are going to give the data. You know what is the data now? You know what is the data, how we are going to do the wrangling, cleansing, and of course, these are a detailed process is there. The wrangling will have again a separate set of process, like, you know, it is having one more set called as data gathering. Okay, data exploring, data filtering, and data merging. All these things will be there. In the same way, the cleansing is also having a multiple process, and here also there is a process will be there. Now, these are the really a very, very important process in whole of your data science. What is that? Gathering of the right data is a really very important process. Now, this model building, yep, this is all is a very, very simple process, guys. Now, if you don't believe it, I will create a model right away over here, right away in front of you, and see this. Google, I'm using a Colab. Colab is an online version of the Jupyter Notebook. This is a one which is developed by Google people. Now I'm just doing it. We are going to see this one in detail in the process. Now it will open the small editor, online editor, guys. This is a completely an online editor. It's coming up. We got it. Now, first I'm going to import something, guys. Just see this pandas as PD. Now, just don't see this code. I will show you what is a model over here, how simple to create a model. So I'm going to say that um, it's initializing. The first time it will take some time, and then let me do this. It's done. So I'm importing, guys. There is an sklearn is a library. Inside that there is something called as linear model dot linear underscore model. Okay, now I'm importing over here. I'm just getting this one. That's it. I'm importing the things linear regression. Okay, now linear regression. Now I've just imported that one. I got that one into my this editor. Now I will say that linear regression. Okay, here I'm giving it linear reg. This is what is called as a model. That's it, nothing else. Now you may ask me where is a formula? Here there is a formula. Already the Python people has built it, that one internally. You are just using that. That's it. Now you must have heard about the maybe decision tree or SVM. SVM is a very powerful this one. You can say that from sklearn.svm import SVC. That's it. You do it and then create this thing SV or Arjun SVC is equals to SVC. That's it, guys. This is the model preparation. I prepared the model. That's it. Now, this is not a big deal. Anyone can do it. Within minutes, you can do it. But the thing is, getting the right data and showing that, training the model with the right data is a real challenge. Real challenge. Just like, you know, if you are taking up a very beautiful car, you took it. Now let's take it as a Mercedes, you took it. Now you love that car so much, like maybe 5 crores car. You don't want to put the petrol. You want to put the milk into that. Will it work? You put the liquid gold also, it will not work. Why? The basic nature of the car is it will take the petrol only. In the same way, our model is what? Model will take the right data. If you are giving the wrong data, it is completely gone. Even though you are having a best of the model, the data is wrong, it is waste. So that is the reason why this process is a very, very important process, guys. What is this? Data collection is that now this total process is called as data analysis. This total process is called as data. This 3-step process is called as data analysis. Now this one is there, right? These 3. This 4 is called as data analytics. Analytics. Based on the data, you're going to predict the future. That is what is called as data analytics. Okay, guys, this is an data analysis. This is data analytics. Okay, we are going to see the difference, not to worry about. Now, there is one more name is there for this. What is this called as? Mesh. That is okay. That is normal. This is called as machine learning. Have you heard about machine learning? Heard about data science? Now, data science, machine learning. Now you see this. You know the data science now. You know the steps to get the data, and you have seen the machine learning. This is the process of linking. Now you may get a doubt over here. There's a lot of speculation is there, guys. What is data science? What is machine learning or ML? I will write it in a short form. And what is DL and what is AI? What is this AI? What are these? Data science, we know it. It is a process of extracting the data from the using a scientific methods is called as data. What is AI then? Okay, let's forget about that. when this data science came into the existence? We are learning it now, right? 2020. So it is must be a latest technology, right? Huh? No? When it is? Why? So this was came into the existence in 2001. Okay. And if you, why it is, what you're saying is now it is trending now. Why means because NoSQL came into the existence in 2000. Before NoSQL, there was there was no process of storing the data, that is images, videos. There was no process of storing. Only the organized data was stored in the RDBMS. NoSQL was not there at the time. Because of that, you are not able to store the data. Now this came into the existence in 2000, and because of this came into the existence, you know, in the data science 2001, it was first coined by a gentleman called as like Williams Cleveland. He's the one who changed, and this came into the existences. Now what is the AI? That is artificial intelligence. This was first coined, says first time the word was used in 1956. Yes, it was in around 70 years back. And this was done by a gentleman called as John McCarthy. Now, what is this AI mean? What is now data science? You know it. What is AI? AI is nothing but it is a process of designing intelligent machines. Now, what is the intelligent? What is the meaning of the intelligence over here? Now, if you say that, now I know a data science, you may say that, yeah, you know, you're intelligent. But if you take me and ask him to open up the vehicle or do some mechanic work, I don't know anything over there. I'm a dumb over there. So what is intelligence? See, in this case, on the earth, there are millions and millions of organisms are there. Who is the most intelligent? Humans, right? So here he said that John McCarthy, it is a process of designing the intelligent machines which can mimic human behavior, mimic humans, which can mimic humans. That is what he meant by this. Okay. Now this is a pure concept, guys. It's only a concept, theory concept. There's nothing practical. He says that how an intelligent system should be, how an intelligent machine should be, which can behave like human. Like you human, if you are learning, now you are taking a lot of time, like maybe around 3 months, 4 months time to learn the data science. Now tomorrow, if you are going to the kitchen, suddenly you have seen that there is, like, you went and hold a vessel, now that is very hot. Then what you will do? You will wait for 4 months to learn about that. You will throw it. Now who is doing? It's the you only. You are behaving differently at different situations, different situations, right? One is where you're learning. Second one is an instant you have to take a reaction. That is the way the machine should work. That is what the John McCarthy was saying, that the machine should be, you know, it should be an intelligent machine which can mimic the humans. It should intelligently should take the decision. Now this is a machine, but it will not take it on its own. If I say it will not start writing on its own, I have to write it. That machine should do it on its own. That is what is called as intelligent. Now when it comes to the like ML, that is machine learning, this was came into the existence in 1959. Again, a gentleman called as Arthur Samuel is a one, and he, according to him, what is machine learning is a machine which can learn by itself. A machine, or it is a machine which can learn by itself. Now, some people has enhanced this definition, saying that it is a process of developing intelligent machines which can learn by itself. Okay, now just think that today we are starting the class. I came down from one road. Now there was a big traffic jam was there. Every day there's a traffic jam happening. Tomorrow I have to come down. Will I come from that road? No. What I learned from my mistake. I will go from another road and I will come down because I know that there is a trap. This is a human nature again. The same thing what he was saying. Why he did that one means he developed a machine or a small program in 1951 when he was working with IBM. That program was a machine which can, a small chess machine which can play the chess. Now he was observing that first time when the people was using this one, they were able to defeat this machine in 5 or 6 steps. But after a course of 2 months or 3 months, that was not possible. In 3 steps or 4 steps, it was not, because it was taking at least 30 to 40 steps to defeat it. So what is happening over there? The machine was learning by itself. Now, what is the importance over there? What we have to learn it over there is this guy has written the program based on the algorithm. That is the reason why this machine was performing intelligently. Now, the major and the simple way of explaining this one is, this is the process of design. This is the process of development. Like if you take it, now you must have seen a plot, right? You must be having a plot anywhere. Okay, open plot. Now you want to build a house inside this. Now you will go and start building overnight. No. What you'll do? That is okay. That's fine. Next, you will go to an architect to take a design. Without design, what is, if you want to take the permission also, they will ask you, where's the design? So I got that design over here. Now for this design, I paid like maybe 10,000 Indian rupees. We paid it. We got the design. I got the house. Can I go and stay in that? Can I put my furniture in that? No. What is this then? It is only a design, guys. This is called as blueprint. Based on this one, what I will do? Construct the house. Now, this is what my real house is. I can touch it. I can feel it. I can paint it. I can put my things. Now, this is your AI. And this is your ML. Got it? Got the difference? Now, what is the AI? What is the different ML? Now, AI is pure concept. How an intelligent machine should be built. It is not that you are using that. Only it is general. It is a mean. Now, when it comes to the machine learning is the one where you are implementing the things over there. You are using the technology inside that. Okay. Now, what is the DL? DL is, again, there are so many people are there. They call it as the fathers of this. One of the guy is, Geoffrey Hinton, and there is so many out there. So I don't want to give it a credit to anyone, but this came into the existence from 2006 to 2012. This was done a very, very aggressive work on research work on this. And this, what is deep learning then? Deep learning is nothing but an advanced version of ML. The problems which were not solved by the ML, those are the ones which are solved by the DL, that is deep learning. So this is what is about the, now how I can represent this one in a graphical way is, if you take it like, this is my data science. Okay. Now artificial intelligence, now data science major work is extract the data from the knowledge from the data. Without data, you can't do the data science. No artificial intelligence, no machine learning, nothing. Remember that data is very, very important. So the data is this one. Now, based on this data, we are having an AI. AI will be inside this. Now, AI is completely based. Now, AI is nothing but what? It is a process of designing an intelligent machines. Now, this is a part of data science. Without data, there is no AI. No AI means no ML. No ML means no DL. Remember this. Now, the next one is called as ML. ML is a part of, again, your AI. Okay. Now, again, this is a part of your, this is your DL. Now, this is like this. So, if you are learning the data science, that says that you are internally learning AI, internally learning ML, internally learning DL. This is the interconnectivity. Now, some people will not accept it, and they say that, you know, they want to give it, they want to make it as something like this. They want to say that, you know, data is directly connected to the AI, data is directly connected to the ML, data is directly. Now, this is the way also you can do it. There's a controversy is there, big controversy. Some people will accept this, some people will accept that. Okay. But, you know, both are same. Now it's up to, and as long as you justify the things, there's no problem at all. Okay, guys. Now I will write it. This is your data science. This is your AI, artificial intelligence. This is your ML, and this is your DL. Okay, clear? Guys, again, there must be some people saying that it is very difficult. Okay, it is not, it cannot be done. See, simple, you have to know one thing. There are some really intelligent people who build these things. They have done it. All you have to know it is learn it. Now, learning is not a big thing. It's very simple. If someone is saying you, speculating that you can't do it, but I'm confident that anyone can do it. When, you know, I'm not a born data scientist. I have a very good experience of working with the big companies, but, you know, I'm not born. When I born, I'm not a data scientist. I learned it. So when I can do it, anyone can do it, because I'm not an intelligent guy. I know that. Okay, so this is the thing you have to know it. And one more important thing is, in order to learn the data science, see, if you want to become a Java developer, what do you want to know? What do you want to know? If you want to become a Java developer, you have to learn Java, right? I think so, right? Java. If you want to become a Python developer, what do you want to learn? Python. Very simple. But when it comes to the data science, guys, see, it is an multiple things you have to learn. At least you should know one programming language. One programming language, again, that is not so difficult. You can easily can do it. Okay. Now let me talk about the programming language which supports data science. Programming language. One, the most compatible one is Python. Very much compatible. I shown you, like very clearly I shown you over here. Okay. Now the next one is the one which is used is called as R. That is powerful itself, but not as powerful as that of Python. Python is really very powerful. Okay. Now there is something called as Lisp. There is something called as Julia. And there is, now this is the Indians are involved in developing this. Okay. And that is industrial in the trial phase, which is going to come down. They say that this will be competing with the Python very soon, maybe in 5 years or so. Now there is Java. There is C++. Yes, you can do it with the Java. You can do it with the C++. But most compatible one is Python. If you know Python, you can play with the data science. You don't need to look here and there. Why they call it so powerful means whatever you want, you are there. It is there in the Python, guys. Whatever you want, it will be there. Okay. Next one is like, you know, you will be knowing it about like statistics. Yeah, we have to know about the statistics. The most important and the thing over here in all of the data science is data. And data, that is also right data. Now, whatever data you are getting, you can't take it. You have to get the right data. After getting the right data, it should have an error free. In order to make the data error free, we need the statistics to know the formulas of the statistics. There are some mechanisms, Z-score mechanism, standard deviation mechanism, IQR techniques. These are, you will learn only the formulas that will be implemented again using the Python. Okay. Now that is what is. Now it is very simple, guys. It is not again very difficult. It is not. It's very simple over here. And we are not going to do a PhD in statistics, not we are going to get a degree in statistics. We are going to spend it like around like 3 to 4 classes on the statistics. What is required for us? Very simple way. Okay. Now next one is the building of the model, that is machine learning. Okay, now this. What is this? Is majorly is model. What is model, guys? It's a program which is written based on the algorithm. That's it, simple. Now again, you should have the presentation softwares. Now presentation softwares, there are some. Now that's what I'm saying. When you learn the Python, no need to look here and there. There are something called as matplotlib in Python. There is something called as Seaborn in Python. These are the ones which are very powerful way of presenting the data. Okay. And then lastly, you should have the domain knowledge. What do you mean by domain knowledge means? See, I was saying you in data science, you should get the right data. Always I was saying that from the starting. Now, when I'm saying right data, how you'll know that which one is right data, which one is not a right data? When you have that understanding about that industry a bit. That is, understanding about the industry is called as domain. Okay, domain is again a big word. Especially it is an understanding about an industry is called as domain knowledge. Now, this is what is you are going to do it, which is required for you to become a data scientist. Okay, now again, this is the one. Now there is data wrangling, data cleansing, all these things, right? Data wrangling we can do. Now usually whatever you are going to learn it in a process, if you see that everywhere there will be a data will be there, Kaggle and all those things, you will get the data and you will start using. That is not the important thing. Gathering the real data is a real pinch. No one will give you the real data. So you have to explore it. So there will be a process will be there for gathering the data, that is called as primary collection and secondary collection. And then you are going to explore the data and you have filtered the data and then you are going to merge the data over here. Of course, you have to do the conversion. Then you will do the cleansing. Then you will do the modeling, mining. And once you do the mining, you will have the perfect data with you. These three processes is done now, especially these two processes. You can take the three processes also. This can be done with the help of a technology called as Python Pandas. You must have heard about this one, Python Pandas. Once you know this in Python, there is something called as Pandas, guys. This is a software or a library which is specially used for data manipulation. Now, this is a really very, very powerful. There is an alternative is there. They call it as PySpark. PySpark. Okay, these two are the ones which is used to perform all these things, especially in Python. Okay, now once you know this, I will say that, as I told you, the model creation is this one. Can anyone ask you this question in the interview? No one will ask you. Because it's a very single step how to create this. All you have to know it is what you want to import it. That they may ask you, but this is not the real important one. How to clean the data is there, right? How to clean the data and how to remove the outliers. Outliers means wrong data, it's unrelevant data. How you are going to remove it, that is very, very important. That is what is you are going to cover it over here very detailed. Okay, any questions, guys? Abhinav, Django is not a part, that is a web framework that is used for, it's called as a backend framework of the Python, which is used for that. By raw data, what is this raw data? By raw data, maybe I must have asked you. This is not 2010, it is 2001 data science. Any questions, guys? Yes. Oh, you want an? Okay. Oh, that's a good question. One second. I will explain you. There are some gentlemen who are asking the questions. Like someone, how can we use AI in our data science? I think that I explained you that thing. I explained you the difference between the data science and AI. I think so, right? That is only a concept. What is your name? I don't see 112233. It is me. So it is nothing but it is only a concept. You will see that how you will use it. You will be seeing it very detailedly how we can use it. Now, can you say more about DL? Deep learning? Yeah, we are going to spend like 2 months on that. No, 1.5 months onto the deep learning. So I'm going to talk about deep learning, not to worry about. TensorFlow, I'm going to explain you TensorFlow, NLTK. Okay. That comes under the, no, what is use of Power BI? Power BI is specially used for presenting the data. That is a third party tool which is being developed by Microsoft. So we are not going to use it. If you want to, you can learn it. It's very easy. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about DL, and when I talk about DL, I will cover this TensorFlow and all those things. And will use stats, max, and statistics from the scratch. See, yeah, I'm going to train you onto the maths, Anil. I'm going to train you onto the maths and statistics as per the requirement of data science, not from the scratch, not from the A plus B, A minus B, right? I hope that you're not expecting that from me. So yeah, Abhinav, we are going to do some really exciting real-time projects. You will be really surprised to see them. That will be a real-time projects. You will be powering the with AI model. You are going to power it your CCTV camera, and by entering a person, you will get a message that who entered into that. That is the beauty of that. Yeah, it is a full stack only, right? Full stack means end to end. Yes, we are going to deal with a complete end to end full stack data science and AI. Yes, this is what is Ashok. Yeah. Okay, now there were some questions asked. Let me give you an like there's a gentleman who's sitting over here. Yeah, that is a part of supervised learning. Unsupervised learning will be covered. Yeah, I've shown you what is this unsupervised learning. This is what is supervised learning, yours. Okay, we are going to do it very detailedly. Machine learning means there will be 3 types of learning will be there. Machine will be learning, right? 3 types of learning: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement. And you know, there is something called as semi-supervised. Yes, that will be provided, guys. Course duration, it will take like minimum 3 to 4 months, guys. Again, if you want a detailed analysis, like please, you have to spend some time. We are going to provide you all the information what is required. No need, because I will explain you. I will explain you and I will guide you each and everything very detailedly. Yeah, one language is enough, Neha. I'm saying you the multiple options over there. Or you want to put it how many years experience? I can say that you can easily compete with 3 years experience, guys. I'm really saying it. I'm not bluffing it. You can easily compete with 3 years experience, guys. Now, whatever I explained, you go and look at in your talk to any of the data science, ask about this process. They will not say it. They will not give a detailed explanation about the data wrangling. I'm not talking about the freshers. I'm talking about the experienced people. By abhi explain karne de. I want to explain it. Just give me some time, guys. Let me explain, clear the doubts. So you are asking me analytics and analysis. You're from Ethiopia, Africa. Right. Nice to have you here. You're working over here? Oh, great. That's all. Okay. Let me explain you in a simple way. Now, just think that you have started a business in 2011, guys. Okay, 2011. Now, this is, I'm making it very simple. It's a huge concept. Okay. Now, this was right away when you started, it was a boom and it went up, up, and it started falling. Now, you are in 2021 over here. Now, obviously, if you have a business, that business will be having a stakeholders, again a big name for the partners who put the money. Okay, now you started in 2011 and it went on till 2021. Now you are at the all-time low. Now automatically stakeholders will come down and I will ask that why this situation, right? So you will also not have any information. What you will do, you will go through the previous 10 years data over here, 10 years data. And what you'll do it is, why you are going through the 10 years data? To know the current situation. So when you are analyzing means going deeper and deeper into the existing data. And why you're doing it? For understanding the current situation. So when you are analyzing the data to understand analyzing the past data to understand the current situation is called as analysis. Okay, now the same understanding of the previous data, that is historical data, what purpose? To predict the future. What is the company's situation will be in 2025. When you are what you are doing, you are analyzing the previous data. When you are knowing the current situation, that is called as analysis. The same analysis we will use it to predict it the future, that is called as analytics. Got it? Analytics. So we are, if you take it, the analysis will be the process of collecting the data, cleaning the data, understanding the data, and you'll know the current situation. That is called as analysis, which is first part of our data science. And using this data, we will predict the future. We will say that what will be the stock price, what will be the, when we will get the floods, what is the future of, that is what is done in the analytics. Okay. So this is the major difference between analysis and analytics, guys. And guys who are asking about the DL, see, deep learning is, again, will be broadly divided into two parts. Okay. When you take it as a deep learning, it is majorly used in the two sectors. One is called as, any idea? Computer vision. Second one is called as NLP, natural language processing. Okay. Now to implement computer vision is nothing but you are making a machine. Machine means my machine. Intelligent to recognize the pictures. Now pictures means it is not a new technology. We are doing it every day. I can recognize you. I can recognize you. Just imagine that you have seen, like your classmate. Okay. Your classmate, maybe after 4 years or so. Now, even though he or she is walking on the other side, you didn't see the face. She is walking on the other side or he is walking on the other side, you will recognize him. How you will do that? How you will do that? You don't see the face. Still you will do that. Every time it will happen, right? When your friend is going on to the other side, you will call him, hey, come here. How you'll know that? You didn't see the face. Because each and every feature, his hair, his eyes, his nose, even though we are putting the mask, how you'll recognize? That is, each and every feature is stored in our brain in a technology called as neuron. Okay, in the term called as a small biological term called as neurons. This mechanism, we are going to use it in the computer vision. You are making a machine to recognize you. Now, this can be done in such an intelligent way that if a person, his photo is given like maybe 10 years back guy, and he went to other country and he came back after that, after committing some crime, he came back after 10 years or 15 years, still the machine, the camera will recognize that this person is over here. That is what is done in the computer vision. The technologies involved over here is Okay, let me talk about this one. Now let's talk about the NLP. NLP is called as natural language processing. What is this natural language processing? I'm talking to you. How? I'm using an English, right? So you are getting it. You are understanding it. So how is this happening? Your ears is listening and it is converted. You are understanding and you will speak it out. The same way I will do it over here. Now you take it to your Siri or your Google Assistant, you are speaking, right? Yeah, open up the YouTube and play this song. How it is doing? It will do the two-step process, guys. First, you are speaking over here with the Google. Now just say that you are here. You are speaking to your mobile phone over here. What it will do? It will take the data and whatever you are speaking, that will be converted. This is voice to speech conversion. They will say they will convert it into the speech. That is voice to text, not to the speech. It is a voice to text, and this text it will go and search it, and after searching it will reverse it. That is text to speech. It will do it, and then it will speak it out. Now you do that, you will see that every time this process goes on voice to text, and text will search it and then it will speak it out. This process is done in the NLP. Now NLP can be implemented in two ways. Okay, one is called as NLTK, which is a toolkit, and there is another way is called as RNN. This is recurring neural network with LSTM. This is being implemented in two ways. Now this computer vision, to implement the computer vision, we need the CNN, convolutional neural network. Using this, we are going to do it. Now, so whole data, how the deep learning will go is, let me tell you, deep learning. First, we are going to learn what is the biological neurons and what is the artificial neural network, that is ANN. Biological neuron is there in our brains, and how this, using this structure, how we are creating our artificial neural networks. That's what we will be seeing it. Then next one is, we are to implement this one, we need a technology called as TensorFlow, and we need the Keras, guys. These are mandatory. Okay, these are mandatory. You have to know it. You will be knowing it. If someone is saying that they are implementing the data science, deep learning means they are teaching you, they are using this. Okay. Then next level is called as CNN, then RNN, and under the RNN, we are going to do the LSTM. Now, again, in this, we are going to do the real-time projects. Okay. In this, we are going to do the real-time projects. Now, again, each and every algorithm will be implemented using the real-time data only. Okay. And the most important, if you ask me, in all of the data science is EDA, that is an exploratory data analysis, which is nothing but cleaning, gathering, and mining of the data is very, very, very important. Now industry is looking for the people who is having a good experience or good knowledge onto EDA, or they call it as feature engineering, or they call it as EDA, that is exploratory data analysis, or they will also call it as pre-processing of the data. Now in this, first we are going to remove the errors, that is called as outliers and noisy data. We are going to do it. Then we are going to do the encoding techniques. That is nothing but we are going to convert the data into as per our requirement. And then we are going to do the feature scaling. Now if I train you on this part for next 1 week, you will become an expert in creating the models. No problem over that. Directly I showed you one, I will show you 10 or 15 or 20. You will know it, but that is not important. This is important. You will get the data, how to identify the errors. Now, if this is a simple, I'm asking you, like, can you get the temperature for the next 1 week? Past 1 week, I want the temperature. Now, what is the temperature you will get? 35, 34, 33, and 34 over here. Again, 35. Now, is there any error? What is that? Yeah, 4 6s, right? If you have that temperature, you are gone, right? It's a very clear. But this is a very simple one. Now, what you want to put it over here? What do you want to put it over here? If you, which one you will put it? 34 you want to put it, or 33 you want to put it, or 35 you want to take the average and put it here. What is there? But the thing is, this is very easy. We can make it as 34 or something like that. But when it comes to the 1 lakh records, how you will find? If you have 1 lakh records, that's a very simple data, small data. I'm talking about small data. That is small data. What I'm talking is 1 lakh records is a small data. Now the records will be huge, more and more. Now, how you find out that? There should be some mechanism. Now you don't say that I will go and see each and every day 1 lakh or 10,000, 10,000. It is not possible. Realistically, it is not possible. So what will happen is, now in order to find out that one, there should be a mechanism should be there. That is called as outlier finding techniques. Okay, detecting the outliers. Outliers is nothing but what you did it now. 6666 is wrong information, means you know that that is wrong. That is what is called as outlier, which is non-relevant value is called as outlier. Outlier detection, you know, there is a mechanisms will be there, that is called as Z-score. Okay, there is called as IQR, interquartile range. There is called as standard deviation method. There are multiple things are there. Okay, that apply, and you know, oh, there are so many are there. Now encoding is nothing but you will be converting the non-numerical data into numerical data. Why you have to do that? Because your machine learning model understand only and only numerical data. That's it. If you have any non-numerical data, you have to convert it. Okay? There's no other way. You have to convert it. So there are different techniques are there. One hot encoding, label encoding, vectorization. There will be different techniques will be there. Again, if you know it, it will be easy. If you don't know it, never learn it. That's what it is. I feel personally, because human psychology is like that. Now you must be saying, what is your favorite subject means? You must be saying that my favorite subject is science. Some people say that maths. Even though you both studied in the same school, same class, when you are very young, how come the difference came? Because the person who taught you was wrong. If the person who taught you gave a good understanding about the maths, then you love the maths. Simple. That is a mechanism behind this wise. Again, I am saying it. If someone is saying that you can't do it, means I don't know that. You should be the best person to know about yourself. You have to take the decision. Okay. Now, okay, average data validation. See, data validation is, data manipulation is different from the data. It can be called as a data validation also, Abhinav. What do you mean? Okay. Stack end to end. You will be getting what are the required ones is required. All the things will be provided to you along with. Data science will end up over here with the machine learning and deep learning. But when you go with a full stack, right, you will be getting a full complete information over there. What is required for this? How to implement the model. Now, usually the people will not give you so detailedly. I'm saying you right. If I'm taking a 10 people or 100 people interviews, I can challenge that only 8 to 10 people are really qualified. Remaining all are bakwas. They will put down all the name data scientists, and they will come and they will do. And they will claim that I'm prepared to build the models only. I will not do anything else. What is there in preparing the model? I showed you what is a model, right? So what is there in that? Okay, you may say that, like, you know, the different algorithm are there. Which one is you have to select it? Simple, guys. If you see this, you are having 4 people came for an interview for one job. What you are going to do? You will give a test to them. Which one is doing better? Take that guy, right? The same thing you do it. Prepare the 4 models, send the data to 4 models. Which one is doing the good score? Take that. What is there in that? It's a simple code. Of course, you should know a bit of Python. Very simple. Very simple it is. You send the data to the 4 of them. Which one is doing better? Take it. That is why we need a specialized person for them to do that one. Anyone can do it, but the data pre-processing, no way. That is, I really say that because previously, maybe 2 years back, 3 years back, the whole AI was, model centric. The people were confused which model we have, which algorithm. Now, not the model centric, it is data centric. The people who know to extract the data, process the data, they are the ones who are having a lot of future, and they should have the good knowledge of the programming. Remember that if you have it, always it is better. Now there are very few, the demand is very high, supply is almost like not even 10%. So there's a lot of opportunities will be coming up, but as we go further, then they want a very strong coders. So I strongly recommend you to take up onto the very strong coding and be prepared for that. Okay. See, okay, data scientist, data engineer, okay, like the top notch is data scientist. Okay, data scientist. Under him, there will be data engineer. Under him, there is data analyst. Analyst is an entry level job. Now, if you know that entry, like, junior developer, this is a senior developer. This is like an, project manager or the team lead. That is a difference. Now, this guy will know only the data pre-processing. This guy will know the pre-processing of the data and also the coding. And then this guy will know the end-to-end. He will know the pre-processing of the data. He know the coding and he know the domain knowledge also. They are the ones. Mukul, what do you mean by the notes? Whatever I'm writing it over here, or you want the PPTs? Which one you mean, Mukul? Yeah, I will provide both of them. Not a problem. Then you will have a lot of notes. I will provide the whatever I'm writing, and also I will provide for reference. No, it will be there with you. All the things I will be giving you guys. No problem. I will make you a folder inside. Now today's class is finished, right? Usually I prefer to do this one. If today's class is finished, in the drive, whatever it is, classroom or all these things, I will create a folder. Inside this, I am going to keep it three things. One is today's notes, what I am doing it over here, class notes. And there will be a class programs. I will do a lot of programs in the class, right? That programs, and also the assignments. Assignments, there will be a different folder will be there. Each and every day you will be having this and it will be shared with you. Now, if you don't understand this assignments, you didn't get it, then there will be a one more folder coming up with the assignment solution. Okay. I prefer to give it in this way. One is the class notes, second one is the assignments, and third one is the class programs and the assignments solution. Usually if this is a very simple one, I will remove it, I will not do it, I will make you to do it, you will be doing it. If you feel that this is required, then I will do it, otherwise I will do it. Okay, clear? Now this is the way I usually do it. Now I don't have the access to this where I can show it how I usually do it. ये कौन बता रहा है? एक मिनट, one second. 1 1 2 2 3 3 Python 10 days. Can you share the course details schedule, like Python 10 days, ML 30 days, AI 25 days? Oh, you want the day wise? I think that they will be showing you, Abhinav. They will be sharing you all the course details along with the schedule and everything. Now someone has raised a point. Yes, guys, you can speak it out. I'm listening. Yeah, you can speak it out. I can't hear you. See, actually, no need of R. If you know the Python, you are a very highly demanded person. If you no need of R. R is, again, if you want, I can give you a brush up on the R, but the Python is the one really important. And the beauty of this course is you will be having a specialized classes onto the Python. You can add, you can go through the detailed, very detailedly, they will be explaining you about the Python. Definitely. And again, I'm going to brush up the skills on the Python. If you have any problem, I can explain you again. Of course, not in this way. I will take some other session over the weekend where you can come down and I can provide you all the things how I will train you on that. See guys, if you are ready to learn, I can tell you, like, give you n number of things, whatever I have it. I'm not like I will keep it for something for me. I will give it. If possible, if I have learned some books, I used it also. Books. If you want, I will give it also. Maybe in the future, not now. In the future, as we complete the course, I will give it. If you are interested, not for selling, for learning. Okay. That is a soft copy. No, Tableau we can try it out, not the Power BI. No way. Power BI is like, you know, I can't do that because that is, I don't think so. We require Tableau. We can definitely, we can look, have a glance on the Tableau. Not a problem. Where will we scrape data from, sir? There, the scraping is done from the websites only, right? Websites and the PDF files. So you will be knowing it, how to do the data CSV file preparation. We will be talking about in that. Yeah, guys, whoever is having the gaps or all those things, see, the thing is, the market is, there is a huge demand is there, and you know, the demand, the supply is very, very low. And I can tell you, some of the guys who are from the BCom background and, you know, the BSc background, they were able to get into the jobs, and not a small job. I will give you one thing which was really surprised. I trained one of the guys who was into the MBA, who has been working in the marketing sector from past 4 years. And he called me one day and he asked me that, sir, what will be the interview questions? I gave him some interview questions. I usually do it every topic by topic I will give you. That guy went for an interview. 1 week he didn't talk to me. After 1 week he called and said, sir, what will be the HR round? I was really surprised. So I gave him what will be the HR questions, and they asked the same questions. He said, okay. And then what the real surprise was, he don't know anything, but he put on a lot of efforts. I know that he was pinging me in the middle of the night and he was, you know, playing with me like anything. But I really appreciate that guy was, you know, really interested. And he got a job in the Capgemini, not like a junior analyst or something. He is being given as a data scientist, where he has to lead at least 4 data analysts under him. And he was really, they felt that he is capable of doing it and they gave it. That is what the situation is. If you don't have the degree, it's okay, forget about that. But if you have really good knowledge, or there will be people will be running behind you, that's for sure. No, that is not a problem, Mukul. So guys, yeah, we will take the data sets from the Kaggle and the Google, and we will be doing it. All the data, it will be from the data sets. There are some data sets are there, which is a real-time data is there with me. I will also do that one as well. Okay, this is a normal thing. So again, we will be doing a lot of data is there with me. I will be providing that one also for you. I think that 6 days a week, this one is. Okay, guys, I think that I'm done with all the questions. I will stop it over here. There are some people are waiting. No certificate. Abhinav, ek kaam karo na. You do one thing. Panjay, call Jay Shadu. You have a lot of doubts, I think so. I will ask the person to share my contact details. Anyone, if you want to call and ask, you can call and ask. I will explain you. The duration will be from 3 to 4 months. Okay, guys, I'm ending up the session over here. Thank you very much. And it's really a pleasure being with you all. Thanks a lot, guys.